Hello Milners and welcome to the first of our bake-offs. Today we're making fruit scones. I've got my two girls here, Florence and Annabelle. They're going to help us with our cook-along. I've posted all the ingredients on Google Classrooms for you to download so you can get them all ready. We've prepared ours here. We've measured all, done all of our weights and all of our measuring. A little bit of maths in there for you. So we're going to get going straight away.
Yeah.
First thing that we're going to do is we have crunched up a little bit of baking paper just to go on there, and then I've got some butter and another piece for them just to grease the baking paper. So off you go, girls. Make sure you grease that nice and lightly, please.
Go.
So that's our baking tray already prepped. We're just going to put that to the side for later. Okay, our first job that we're going to do is I'm going to give the flour to Annabelle, I'm going to give the butter to Florence, and I'm going to share the bowl. I'm going to add the flour into the bowl. Annabelle, in it goes. Okay, and Florence is going to then add the butter. She might need a little help with the spatula, and they're going to use their fingers to make a nice fine breadcrumbs. Okay, off you go, Flo. In it goes. Good girl. Well done. Okay, put it down. Here they go now. Fingertips in with their freshly washed hands, and they're going to rub that butter and flour together.
Just put that in. Okay.
Right, our next job, we've got a nice breadcrumb mixture there. Little tip, use the back of your hand, and that helps just rub that butter and that flour together to make that nice breadcrumb mixture. Next, I'm going to give the sugar to Florence, and we're going to have the raisins, our raisins there, and they're going to add that to the mixture, and we're going to give that a good mix in as well. Off you go, girls.
And remember, you can use whatever recipe you know. Always in red and blue.
Okay, so our fruit and sugar's all mixed in. Our next thing is to add some baking powder. So Florence has got a teaspoon of that, in it goes, and then Annabelle and Florence are going to mix that up. Mix it up, girls.
And remember, you can always use whatever recipe you have or you want to.
Perfect. Well done, keep mixing, girls. And then we've got an egg, and we've got some milk. And we're going to put the egg into the milk and mix it up. So, here we go. Like that.
Mix it up.
Okay, let's find you something, a little fork. You can use that spoon, a little fork for you, a little whisk. And you can mix that one up straight away.
Yeah. Woo!
There we go. Annabelle, give it a mix.
Alright.
When that's complete, we're going to go straight into the flour mixture now. Not with all of it, just a little bit at a time. Okay, and Annabelle, if you've got your spatula or the fork, you're going to bring this round, or you can use your hands. Okay, and hold it there, Florence. Okay, and we're going to keep some of this back to just gently brush our scones
Yes, of course.
before they go in the oven to make sure they go golden brown. Okay, take your fork and your spoon out now, girls, and you can get your fingers in there and make a nice dough.
I have milk on me.
Okay, you should now have a cake mixture that looks something a little bit like that. That is not too wet, not too dry.
No.
What Annabelle and Florence are now going to do, they're going to have like a little handful of flour each, and they're going to sprinkle it out on the work surface, and we're going to get busy rolling out our scones and shaping them. So here you go, Florence.
Some for you. Some for you. Some for you.
Okay, that will do. Perfect. We're then going to empty the cake mixture out of the dough, out onto our surface. We're going to sprinkle a little bit more flour over the top.
It's sticky. Warning, it is sticky.
A little bit of flour over the top. Okay, and then we can roll it. Let's knead it together and roll it out. We're not pulling it to pieces, Annabelle.
Sorry.
All we're doing is just going to roll that flour out like this. Push it around with our hands. Use your fingers, get your fingers in there. Let's keep turning it over. Take your hands up, girls. Hands up, turn it over. Here we go.
Too quick.
Okay, very good. I'm going to shape it now. And then we're on for the rolling pin.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let me do the rolling pin. We have this
Excellent, Florence. Okay. Florence is now going to roll that out to about 2 centimetre pieces. That's it, Florence. Let's turn it over now. Here we go. 2 centimetre thickness, roughly. Okay, 20 mils. There we go, girls. That'll do now, Flo. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is just fold that over. What we're going to do is we're just going to tear off some pieces and we're going to make them. I'm going to show you now, Annabelle. Make them into a ball, okay, and pat them down, and then we're going to put those out onto our baking tray, ready to go into the oven.
I'm making.
Okay.
I'm making.
Use the flour to roll it round.
Annabelle's saying. I need it to have a little thicker.
Okay.
That would be thinner.
There we go.
Look at my scone, it's perfect. Do you want it to be about this size, I think?
Okay.
Shake them all. Now we put them on the tray, so it's time to coat them with our leftover stuff, as you can remember from the beginning.
So we've got some eggs and milk. I'll do the first one, like that. And then Annabelle can do one. Florence can do the next one. There we go.
Perfect.
There you go, Florence. Have a little dip. Dip and brush.
Dip and brush, dip and brush. Dip and brush. A little bit more on it.
Oh, not too much.
Not too much, otherwise our
Thank you.
baking will drown.
Right,
My turn
well
again.
done.
My turn again. Then my turn.
Yep.
I'll do my skin. This is my big, brilliant, better skin.
Okay, our recipe's made about 5 scones, perfect for us, 1 each and 1 to spare probably for my lunch tomorrow. They're going now into the oven that you've preheated at 220 degrees. The recipe says for 10 minutes, so we'll see how we go with 10 minutes until they're looking nice and golden brown. When they get them out, while we're doing that, we're going to mix up our cream, have our jam ready as they're cooling down, ready to go. So into the oven go, and we'll check back in 10 minutes time. Right, they needed a little longer than 10 minutes, but I think we're about there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them out of the oven, have a little look, and then transfer them to this cooling rack, leave them there for a while, and then we're going to have some cream and some jam and enjoy our scones. Here we go. Et voila. So when you've had a go at making yours, send your pictures. Put them on the Google Classroom or email them to me at school. Look forward to seeing your pictures and I hope you really enjoy your scones because I think I'm really going to enjoy this. Girls, scones are ready!